You must be here for the World Speech Day advice. Yes, that's right now. Hello, welcome. My name is Rune Kier. I'm from Denmark, and I am an award-winning and experienced speechwriter. I even wrote a book about it, actually. Here it is. Climate Speeches. It's in Danish, though. You don't understand the Danish, do you? Do you read it? No, I guess not. It's coming out, well, Climate Speeches is coming out in English across the world this autumn, so stay tuned. And for now, I'll just have to tell you what it's all about. Well, I guess when you're considering giving a speech at World Speech Day or any other major event, you are nervous, you are emotional, you are thinking about, will I be good enough? Will I be forceful enough? The most important thing to remember is, if your subject matters, of course you're nervous. But if it matters, it's also what makes it worth doing. And we, the audience, we want to get to know you. We want to see the world through your eyes. We want to see how it feels to be you. So really, your emotions are your strongest assets. So be true to those. Stand by your emotions. And also give us a sense of what the world looks like from your point of view. What's your worldview? Don't use other people's language, other people's words. They're infected by their worldview. We want to get to know yours. And that's how you can actually persuade us. You can move us by letting us know what it feels like to live where you live, to see the world through your eyes, to walk a day in your shoes. So be true to your emotions and stand by your worldview. But also, when we are advocating for change, and we often are, we need change. When we're advocating for it, we really need to provide hope. And the best hope we have is knowing that we've done something similar before. It's not entirely new. So make sure to go through your history, go through recent world events, demonstrate that we have made changes before, like the one you're advocating for. And we can do it again. It doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be letting go of a lot of good stuff. It can actually be an improvement that we're advocating, an easy improvement. And recognize that a lot of people think differently than you. If not, why would you even be speaking? They think differently than you, and you need to build a bridge for them to cross. You can't build a bridge from one side to the other. You need to build from both to meet in the middle. And so you need to understand what it's like from their point of view. What's their experiences? What's their worldview? What are their values? What do they value most of all that you can make part of your argument? Get to know your audience. Get to know that small part of your audience that you can actually move. And then recognize that once you've built a bridge and you described where you are at the moment, people will want to know, how did you find your way? So imagine that you're taking them by the hand, you're leading them, and you're doing it by telling your own story. You're doing it by telling the story of how you, yourself, were moved, convinced, changed. And if you're successful in putting them in your shoes, they will likely feel that change as well. So try to entice them, to create that identification by telling your own story. And then, not all change is easy. Not all change is rational. We need something else to change. We need community, and we need commitment. You might, at times in New Year's, have a resolution. If you don't share it with anybody, it will likely not change anything. The next year will be the same. But if you share it with people, they will hold you to your word. Or in your mind, at least, you fear they might hold you to your word. And that's what makes the change. Group thinking, group dynamics. So make sure that you capture into that. It's not rational, it's not logical. It's dynamical, it's social. Try to make sure that there's a commitment of people, that people might fear being revealed as not changing at all. And be mindful that many people will be walking away from your talk, back into their lives as it was before, talking to the same people they were before, going through the same day-to-day experiences they were before. And you need to prepare them for that. They will meet resistance if they are actually trying to change. So make sure that that's an aspect of your speech as well. And then, of course, there's the whole making everything go together, the rhetoric of it. Making sure that you rhymes and there's a slogan, maybe there's a refrain in your speech so people don't get confused about what your message really is. You really want to make sure that if somebody asks somebody in the audience, if they get back home and they're asked, hey, what did he say? What did she say? They should be able to answer that with a sentence, a message that you decide. That's the test, really. Do people understand and tell the message that you decided they should? Then, of course, you need to make sure that you sound good. Rhymes, short sentences, long sentences, personal stories, making sure to hit the mark on what arguments really fit, making them want to follow you, talking about we more, much more we, much less I. Trying to make sure there's a sense of community. People want to follow you then, want to do what you say. That's a key ingredient. And then you might want to consider having some sort of plan about what to do once you have spoken your last word. You walk down, shut the camera, spotlights shut off. What do you do then? How do you really maximize your time on stage, your time with the microphone? Maybe you need to build it up a little, create a community of people who are actually interested in what you want to say, and perhaps on social media. Can you share the video? Can you share the transcript? Can you change it? Maybe cut it a bit shorter? Can you make sure that it's adaptable? Maybe write it out as an op-ed to go somewhere? Those are all good options. Engage your people to create a debate about it. You might reach a couple of hundred people live. You might, with World Speech Day, reach many people online, but you can maximize that. You can make sure that even more people see you on stage, get your message, that it's spread even wider. And after all, that's the whole point of it, right? Making it better. Sharing good ideas to spread further. I guess that's it. I even forgot my coffee. So have a great speech. I look forward to hearing it myself. And if you want to know more, hit me up on LinkedIn. My name is Rune Kier, award-winning speechwriter. Thank you.